Travis is one of those players that you love to talk about because there's a lot to be said. Travis came to us his junior year, and I believe weighed about 170 to 75 pounds when he first showed up on the team. He's currently close to about 215, 220 pounds. This is all weight that he put on during his time at Hargrave and his off season. Travis is one of the strongest players on the team. Pound for pound, I would consider him to be the strongest player on the team. His work ethic, both on the field and off the field, are top notch. His attitude on and off the field is extremely commendable. His best features certainly would be his work ethic, his attitude, and something that I really noticed come out in Travis this particular year. He had a better year than he did last year. He made about twice as many tackles, if not more, as a linebacker and as a defensive end. He did play some defensive end for us this year, but he really focused on trying to improve as a player this year. He was spending additional time with his coaches, trying to work on his fundamentals. He was spending additional time trying to find more about his opponent, and that was something which I thought he did great his junior year. But this year he pushed himself even further, which was outstanding. In addition to Travis's help on the defensive side of the ball, he was also a full-time offensive player, and his biggest strengths go along with the fact that he's a very physical football player. In the first half of the season, he played at the blocking back position, where he not only carried the ball but was integral in much of the lead blocking, and he was our best physical player to do that because he did not shun away from contact at all. He had some great runs at that position for us this year, but additionally he had some excellent lead blocks, which helped to open up holes for our backs behind him. So I'd just like to mention that he actually did, he played as a blocking back offensively as well as a tight end, and a lot of that was because we use him as an effective blocker in a couple styles of offense we run. He was very helpful. He actually earned all conference honors playing in that position as well. And Travis does the extras. The extras would be that this particular year, Travis found a way to sacrifice his time, his additional time, to get into the weight room on a daily basis throughout the week. This means he was getting up before 6 a.m. in the morning, and he'd get down in the weight room each and every day. He was as accountable as could be. There was not one day he missed, unless he had duties which obligated him somewhere else to be. But he was down there every single day, lifting, trying to maintain his strength, really trying to be the best football player he could be. And that was kind of a way to sum up his year. I thought that Travis as an individual did a great job of making the most of his senior year. He didn't waste any time. He didn't waste any opportunities. He really took it to the hilt in terms of how much work he could put into his senior year. He took advantage of every day. And he earned first team all-conference this year as a result. Last year he was a second team all-conference linebacker. This year, first team. I know I mentioned that he improved from his statistics last year, but he was second on the team in overall tackles, and he led the team in sacks this year. He has an opportunity to be nominated, which he will be nominated for All-State. As a team captain, he was one of the 4 team captains. He was always on the field on time. He was even if he was injured, he was practicing. He didn't take days off unless you forced him to. His character on the field, he was always positive. He's always encouraging his teammates, always getting them to work hard. He may not be the most vocal guy, but again, he put forth his best effort in trying to get the message out to the guys, and also paying attention during drills and trying to display the right kind of teammate to be. As I said, Travis is basically just kind of a model type of a player you want to have. He's accountable, he works hard, has a great attitude, and he's going to get better. He may not be the best player, he's going to be right now, but something that's commendable about Travis is that he's going to get better, and he's not going to let anything really stop him from doing that, which makes him, I would think, a valuable asset to a college football team. It's a young man that wants to get better, who wants to continue to improve, in life in general, and he's just going to bring positive things to a program that way. I firmly believe that. Yeah, and I would say in the classroom, he exemplifies the same type of behavior. If he needs to do extra work, he'll do extra work. As far as getting tasks done and on time, I teach him as well as my second year teaching him in the classroom. I can say personally that he always gets his work done, and in the areas that he struggles, he will, he'll step up and put forth the effort needed to try to do his best to put forth the effort, to do the best he can. And then, as I said, it may not be the best in the class, but at the same time, he's going to work. He won't stop working until he does the best that he can do. And like I said, that's the feature that you see everywhere. I saw that on the field, I see it in the classroom, and I see it in the weight room in the off season. It's something that really characterizes Travis, is that he's not afraid to work hard. He's very willing to put forth effort on a regular basis, good solid effort on a regular basis.